What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a first impressions look at the brand new Nomag Marsupial Bino harness that they just released a couple weeks ago. I'm a huge fan of Marsupial products. I do really like their Bino harnesses that they make. I've ran their standard Bino harness for quite a while. I love using it in the 3D archery season. It is not a harness that I like to use when I'm out hunting public ground, just because of the fact that I do have issues with my navigation device, being that there are magnets in it. So when they came out or released their teaser video of their new Nomag harness, and I saw that this was truly a one-handed operation, I had to go and pick one up to be able to test this thing out and see if this was a harness that I was going to run going forward. Now, just like all the Marsupial products that they offer, I mean, super high quality. They come with lifetime warranties. They're all made in America. So, I mean, you're definitely purchasing a very high quality Bino harness. Now, one thing that I noticed immediately with this design compared to my standard Bino harness is it seems like they went away from using the Cordura fabric, which personally I'm a huge fan of because of for its durability. They're using more of like a stretch kind of fabric now, so I'm not sure how this will hold up over time and if the durability is going to be the same when compared to the Cordura fabric. But like I said, it is still a very nice, slick looking Bino harness. And one thing that I think Marsupial absolutely nailed on this design is the fact that this is a true one-handed open, to get it open and to get it closed, and it does a great job at actually securing at the top without the utilization of magnets. Now, if you guys watched the teaser video or the release video that Marsupial put out, you know that they've been working on this new stitching pattern on the side, which is basically helping create tension in the open positions, and then it also helps it to stay closed, and you're not getting any flop or any play in this Bino harness. Now, one thing that I did notice when I first opened it is there is almost like a break-in period so you can get this thing to open properly. I felt like the first couple times I went to go open it, it wouldn't complete or open the way that it was shown in the Marsupial video. But once I basically just kind of put my hand there and forced that opening, it almost took that mold, and now I haven't had a problem since. Also, with the release of the Nomag Bino harness, they came out with the Nomag rangefinder pouch. Again, opens in a very similar fashion. It almost tucks forward, creates like a small pocket on the front. And like I said, they did an absolute fantastic job even on the rangefinder pouch. Now, just like all of their Bino harnesses that they come out with, they do have this awesome fleece lining that does a great job at protecting your Bino. You don't get any type of squeaking like I've experienced with some of the other Bino harnesses that I've tested. Obviously, they maintain that front zipper pocket, which is awesome for storing releases, SD card readers, or SD cards as you're transitioning through the woods. And then they have their spacious side pockets that they've had on all their Bino harnesses. So obviously you can run milkweed, wind puffers, handheld releases in those. Like I said, there's a lot of space compared to some of the other Bino harnesses that are available on the market. And then in addition to that, they also have the mesh pocket. So if you want to store tags or anything else back in there, you're going to have that ability to as well. Now, the one thing that I feel like Marsupial could have done maybe a little bit better of a job on this design, and this is just a personal preference. It's if you've ran their standard fully enclosed Bino harness and you want to transition over to the new Nomag Bino harness, this may not be an issue because you're already used to dealing with a little bit bulkier of a Bino harness. I personally prefer to have a very slim profile with my Bino harness when it's on my chest. I don't like to have a lot of bulk. So they did say in their release video that they did have to increase the overall structure of this Bino harness. So this is probably the biggest and most bulkiest Bino harness that Marsupial offers right now. I would love to see them make something a little more slimline that is very similar to their standard version. Their standard version Bino harness is very slim. It stays very tight to the chest. I would love to see a design similar to that. Now, the other thing that I noticed right off the bat when I tried this thing on is they also had to increase the overall size of the rangefinder pouch, and they did that, but they didn't extend or lengthen the 1-inch nylon webbing that you use as a connection point for the rangefinder pouch. So when you actually put this on, it makes it pretty difficult for you to be able to access this right pocket. So if you're going to run the Nomag rangefinder with the Nomag Bino harness, you're basically losing access or losing easy access to that right side pocket. So that is one thing I noticed. I would definitely like to see them kind of extend this so it pulls it away from the bino harness a little bit and still allows you to utilize that right side pocket, because I do use both. I use a wind puffer on one side as a quick reference as I'm walking in, and then I use the left pocket for milkweed as I'm in my stand or as I'm closing in on a spot that I want to hunt, just to be able to check the thermals. So but other than that, I mean, I think that they did an absolute fantastic job. I think they nailed the design on the flip forward. Like I said, I would just like to see it maybe offered in a little bit slimmer profile. That's it for this video. If you guys got any other questions, you know that you can leave me a comment below. You can also reach out to me directly on Instagram. I'm always happy to help. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Your guys' support keeps us doing what we're doing. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you on the next one.